Hello and welcome to the Backrooms makeup tutorial. To start off, I'm mapping out where I want the eyes to go with some white water activated body paint. When you're happy with the size and shape, you can go ahead and fill them in with that white body paint. Next, I'm mapping out where I want my irises to go. I'm looking in the hand mirror and seeing how my irises lay, and when I'm looking straight ahead, you cannot see the tops of them rounded. That's why I only have that circle and the line at the top, which we'll cover up later. For the next part, I'm going back and forth with paints that I am mixing to try to get my eye color as accurate as possible. So I'm using very teeny tiny brush strokes. I make that dark outer ring on the outside of the iris, and then I'm adding more yellow to the center. Add in the pupils with a nail dotting tool, and then we're adding in other small details that make the eyes look like eyes. So small teeny tiny red veins, highlights. We're gonna make the eyelid with eyeshadow and concealer, and then we're gonna accentuate the waterline under the eye as well. I painted on my eyelashes with some black water activated body paint. You could glue fake lashes onto your face as well if you don't want to do this part. The eyelashes were difficult. You just want to pay attention to the way that you curve them. Now when it comes to the nose, good luck. I'm just kidding, but like not really. What I would do is I would watch an actual acrylic painting tutorial on noses. That's what I did and it really helped me. So I started off by just mapping out the shape with eyeshadow. I add in the nostrils, and then I'm just going back and forth, tweaking with eyeshadow and concealer until I feel that the shape and size of my nose is as close as possible to my real nose. You really just have to let go and trust the process for this one. It looks bad and scary at first, but if you just keep going, it'll start to look a little bit more normal. I'm also contouring my nose and highlighting my nose the same way I'm doing for the fake noses to try to make them all look a little bit more cohesive. And of course I had to add a nose ring to all my fake noses to make it blend in a little bit better. And I did also watch tutorials from acrylic painters and canvas painters on eyes as well. That was helpful for me. It just gave me a lot more insight for color and also anatomy of the eye that you should be painting to try to make it look realistic. I'm filling in all of my lips with this Makeup Forever lip liner, and then I'm going back in and I'm shading, because you know, if you look really close, your lips have those lines that go up and down from the center. So I'm shading those in, and then I'm shading in the Cupid's bow on top. We're highlighting with concealer, shading with that same eyeshadow I used for the nose. And for color placement, I'm literally just looking in the mirror and seeing where the light hits my face. Where do the highlights lay on my upper lip, underneath of my lip, on my chin? Then I'm filling in my eyebrows. My favorite comment I got from somebody was unibrow of doom. I thought that was hilarious. And then I'm using that same brown eyeshadow and I'm separating the panels of the face, just shading in a line with an angled brush to separate the parts. And this is what we ended up with. Honestly, I'm very proud of how this turned out. Thanks for all the love on this, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!